What's up guys, welcome to the third and final video of how to build a website from scratch series. Last video we left off on installing a WordPress theme, and in this video I'm going to show you how to customize your WordPress theme and also how to add the pages to your website. So let's get started. All right, so there are a couple components that you have to understand when you're building a website using WordPress. WordPress uses a series of posts, pages, and plugins for you to customize your website. So you need to understand what each component is. Pages are pretty much the permanent pieces of content that you're gonna have in your website. So for example, you can have a home page, an about page, and a contact page. Those are typical permanent pages that you're gonna have on your website that are not gonna change much over time. Posts are gonna be archival content. So things that can be categorized and then tagged to be searched for in the future. Your blog feed is probably gonna show a certain amount of blog posts, but then people would have to go through separate pages to see older posts, or they'd have to search for it on your website. This is something that you're going to be constantly updating, which is something that's good for SEO and triggering the algorithms for search engines like Google and Bing to notify them that you're constantly publishing content and you're getting engagement on that content. Now there's marketing components to that, but essentially that's what your posts are going to be. They're going to be for your blog. And then finally, plugins. WordPress actually has a huge amount of plugins. Like I've mentioned before, there are a lot of WordPress developers and people will build plugins to make marketing solutions and building your website much simpler. For example, in today's video, I'm going to show you a couple plugins that actually help you build a website without you having to know any code, and it'll actually make things so much easier with templates for you to customize your pages. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay guys, now we're going to log back into WordPress and start customizing the web pages. Log into your WordPress dashboard and navigate to the Appearance section and click on Customize. In the Customizer section, you're able to edit permanent components of your website, like your header, your footer, your font, and typography. Please note that the Theme Customizer typically, by default, sets your homepage as your post page. Here you can change it to be a static page like your homepage. When you're done, click on Publish to save your settings. All right, so now that you've done customizing your theme, you just click Publish so that your settings are saved. And now we're gonna go into the WordPress dashboard to edit pages and also add blog posts onto your website. Navigate to the Page section and click on Add New. In the Page Editor section, you're able to edit the title and the body text. The body text editor is very similar to Microsoft Word, where you can format the text and the fonts as you wish. When switching from visual to text editor, now you are able to edit the HTML of the page, so you can add code and scripts here. On the right-hand side, you have the options to save a draft, preview, and publish your page. Some things will provide you with extra editing options. It really depends on which theme you select, but get familiar with them so you can edit your pages properly. So WordPress's page builder by default is not very robust. That's why when you purchase themes, they're gonna come with their own page builder. For example, in this theme that I have, it has its own builder called the Divi Builder, which is actually a very simple to use web page builder. For your theme, you're probably gonna have something very similar to that, but the components are gonna be the same. A lot of them are gonna have drag and drop type sections that are gonna make it easy for you to design your web page without having to know a lot of code. So I'm just gonna show you how this one works, and the similar components are going to be involved when it comes to your website. And if you have any questions along the way when you're designing your site, leave them in the comment section. I'm more than happy to answer. And if I have to supplement this video with some more answers for those questions, I'm more than happy to do so. I want to make sure that all of you are able to edit your website and make something that you're truly proud of and also helps make you money. To activate the Divi Builder, click Use Divi Builder. Here you can edit the page using pre-made elements that are editable using the Divi Builder. To edit it on a visual format, click on Use the Visual Builder, and here you can select from pre-existing content or actually use pre-made layouts. By selecting the pre-designed layouts, you can now browse through a bunch of professionally designed layouts for your pages of your site. When you found a layout that you like, you can actually click on Preview and you can see it before you select it. Once you've found one that you actually do really like, click on Use this layout to load it onto your page. Now that you've loaded the content onto your page, you can use the visual editor to edit any component that you see there. You can change the background image, you can change the text, you can change the font, you can move the elements up and down, drag and drop, you can change the spacing within the elements, and you can also select between the mobile, tablet, and desktop versions so you can see how these elements look in each dimension of the screen. Alright, so now that you're done customizing your page, you just can click Publish, and then it'll publish the page onto your website. You'll repeat this process for your About page, for your contact page, and you can customize each element as you wish. Take advantage of the Divi pre-made layouts because that'll save you a lot of time, and then you can actually just replicate these elements across the board so that you can finish up the permanent pages on your site. Now, again, I told you there are different page builders. This is just one example. If you guys are interested in having the same exact Divi Builder, the same exact theme, I'm going to include a link down in the description so you guys can download it. It's actually a separate site called Elegant Themes. It's not something you would find on ThemeForce. So follow the link in my description so you can purchase that theme there. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it because it's such a great theme and it's always constantly updated, and I highly recommend it because it's a trusted source and I know it doesn't have any bugs or any issues when it comes to the web development of it. All right, so now that we're done customizing the pages on our site, we can then navigate to the post section. Now, navigate to the post section. It's going to be very similar to the page editor section where you can enter the title and the body text of your post. Depending on your theme, you may have predefined formats for your post. Here's where you can select which format you'd like. Categories are a very important component of your blog post. Please make sure you select a category and you organize your content. Adding tags is also an element that will help organize your content. It will further define what the post is about so that people who are searching for specific content can find it on your website. In the featured image section, you can select the image that will be the thumbnail for your blog post. Much like the page builder, you can save a draft, publish your blog post, or schedule it for a later date. WordPress originally started as a blogging website, so it actually has a lot of pre-built things to make your blogging much easier. I'm going to show you the plugin section where you can actually access a lot more tools that are going to help you build your website, optimize it, and market on your website. So let's go to the plugin section. To navigate to the plugin section, we'll hover over Plugins and click Add New. In the plugins page, you can upload a plugin that you may have purchased, and you can also browse through featured, popular, recommended, and favorites. You can also search by keyword and find relevant plugins for whatever functionality you're trying to add to your website. Once you've found the plugin that you'd like, you can click Install Now to add the plugin to your site. Click on Activate to add the plugin into your installed plugins section. Here you can actually deactivate and activate plugins where needed. It's very important that you keep track of the plugins that you add. Don't add a whole bunch of them and not keep track of it, because sometimes certain plugins don't work together and they may mess up some of the coding of your site and cause issues. So at least you'll be able to deactivate them if you ever have an issue, but it's also important that you don't overload your website with a bunch of plugins. So there you go, guys. Thanks again for watching. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, and if you found this video useful, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see more videos just like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching my YouTube video. If you guys found the video useful, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure you check out my blog at bryanlozano.com/blog, where you can get more information on the topics I covered in this video, plus more. Also, subscribe to my newsletter so you can get all this information sent directly to your inbox the moment I put up brand new content. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.